What's up, everybody? Doug Lane here, Fastlane Car Care, back with another one. If you guys have watched my channel for a long time, which most of you probably haven't, but if you have, you'll probably remember back in the day I used to make fun of plotters, used to talk crap about them. For the last year or so, I've had one. It's been a big experiment, essentially, and I absolutely love it. So, I'm going to show you guys how to do a 2020, this is a 23 Ford Escape, but it's 20 to 26, I believe, is a generation. We're going to do the back hatch. We already got it shrank. You know, not really the difficult, not really a difficult shrink, but I do want to show you something to keep in mind. These spoilers, these spoilers are a pain. You got to really, that's what really the biggest reason why I wanted a plotter instead of hand cut. Like trying to hand cut up in there absolutely sucks. These, you can take them off, or you can lift this up and stab a plastic fork the long side. You could probably use a metal one too, but I'd rather just use plastic. Bloop, and it'll hold this up for you, so you can shrink it and all that good stuff. But now, if you're mobile, you're just starting out, or whatever reason, you don't have a peel board, I want to show you, I want to tell you a method you can use. If you try to peel it off this back window, all that dirt and crap that lives up in underneath that spoiler, I don't care how many times you clean it and flush it and wipe it off, all that, you're going to get dust and dirt down in your film when you expose the adhesive. So what I used to do before I had a peel board and stuff is I'd clean these windows off real good, I'd clean the trim off real good, I'd clean all that, boom, 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 get everything clean, and then I would just peel the back glass off these side doors. But now, we got a peel board. So that makes things really nice, and if you're in a clean environment where you don't have a lot of dirt, debris, like I'll kick off my air conditioner, my fans and stuff like that, heat, whatever's running, you can actually get a really clean result. There's not so much dust and stuff floating around in here. But yeah, let's stop talking. Let's put you on the tripod here, and let's just get to it, man. Let me show you steps. Let me get you on the tripod here real quick, see if we can do it without accidentally ending the video. Now this one is a little bit taller than what I'd like, but you'll have that when you're 5'6", you know what I'm saying? SOS scrub pad. Ugh. That gets all the oxidation and junk off of these defrost lines. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but you can see they're real shiny here, and they're real dull and hazy right here where I haven't scrubbed yet. This is going to get that junk off there and let your film just stick that much better, and you're just going to get that much of a cleaner install. The problem with using these is that sometimes, especially as they get worn after a couple of cars, you can leave little bits of steel wool behind, and that's the same. The same is true for regular bags of steel wool. So you're just gonna make sure this is all nice and clean. Make sure them bad boys are all nice and shiny. Use this blue towel. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to show you something. I was hoping these little things spun around or whatever, but there's a damaged defroster right there. Something's up with it. Honestly, it almost looks like it's been repaired. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that. We got those super shiny. Let me see. Can you see? Can we zoom in? I don't know. Nice and clean. Nice and shiny. Zoom you back out. Okay. Boom, boom. All right. So you think that's clean, right? I got some, it's an isopropyl alcohol blend. It's like 90-something%, but it's cut down. You don't have to use this. I just want to show you something. So if there's anything, any kind of residue or whatever left over from that steel wool, you know, this is going to cut it off. You know, really good cleaner. You can use regular glass cleaner. It's not that serious. Like I said, I just want to show you something. Just setting the stage here. Okay. I wipe that down, right? I wipe that down with that isopropyl alcohol blend, and this thing's completely clean, right? Are any of you guys familiar with the clay bar? No, nobody's familiar with the clay bar. I know you detail guys are familiar with this clay bar. You know, you could probably use regular ass model clay, but I don't know that for sure. I've never tried it. When I was detailing, I would get these bricks, like 100-gram bricks, for like 14 bucks. So I just want to show you something here. So we scrubbed that all down with steel wool. We got all that corrosion, oxidation, all that junk off the lines. Okay, cool. And then we scrubbed it down, wiped it down with our microfiber towel in our isopropyl alcohol mix. And check us out. Just so you can see how clean that is. You see that? Nice and gray. Check us out. I'm just going to do this half the glass. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this step if you don't want to, but if you're having trouble with peanuts and stuff like that, look at all that junk that just come off. Now I got to do the other side. If you're having trouble getting clean installs or getting, you know, peanuts and stuff like that, you might give it a shot. Hope you guys can see that. All right, you can kind of see right here what the bare clay looked like. Yeah. So yeah. And the whole point of that is just a long-winded explanation to say that just because you think it's clean doesn't necessarily mean it is completely clean. So, yeah, you can never have a window too clean in window tint. Alright. Are you guys ready to party? Man, these things are... janky. Alright. Party time, guys. We're going to do our final squeegee. I like to start at the top, work my way down. Little overlapping strokes. Probably about 10 to 20% overlap. I'm going to get everything over to this side. Now I'm going to take a triangle. Use whatever you want. Boom. Now, I'm not going to spray up here because I don't want to get any water up here and cause it to run dirt down in my work area. But I'm going to make sure that's lubricated. And then I'm going to come over here on this peel board and grab my film. Nice thing about having a peel board is, man, you can really fire hose that film. Make sure we don't touch anything. Get ourselves nice and comfortable. Come on. My experience, guys, you just want to be nice and gentle. You can see, like, it's kind of hanging, doing its thing. It's doing a little bit of stuff I don't really want it to. But I've just found if you just be patient, just go easy with it, you'll get a much cleaner install. So, I think right here, we're gonna get this side situated first. Boom, boom. So that way we can get our, technically it's our top, but here it's our bottom. Get our bottom and get this side tucked in. I want to get as much air as we can out of it. I just want to look up in the top. I'll make sure we don't have any light gaps. Got a lot of tension right there. Looks like we got plenty of space. We can shimmy that down just a little bit. I don't have the Korean tint brush, so, you know, I just try to get most of this big stuff out by hand, but part of using the same film for a long time, I know what I can get away with. I like to get that top situated and locked down so that way moisture is not running down into our film possibly. See that? How we've pushed it out? We don't want that running into our film. So I like to get it knocked out ASAP. Boom. A lot of tension on this side. Boom. No big deal. And this is just a, this is a Gasket Pro Judge. It's a clean or prep squeegee. Nice and soft. Now we're going to come by with the Fusion Blue Beast. Boom. We'll really extract some water. Overlapping strokes, about 40%. Oh, my legs. Hurry up and wipe up our mess. And then if you really, you know, want to take it a step further, you can wrap your corner tool in a paper towel or a microfiber and just push around the edge. Those dots, the dots on the dot matrix like to hold a lot of moisture, which can end up seeping back into your workspace, causing bubbles or fingers, whatever. So if you can just push those out now and dry that moisture up with a towel, and it'll help you out in the long run, but not 100% necessary. But this car's not going to be here for that long, in the sense of I just got a little bit more left to do, and then it's going to be outside, so I want to get everything as good as I can. That way I don't have to mess around with touch-ups and stuff like that later. So We've definitely got some streaks, but no bubbles. Looks like we got one speck of contamination there, about one there. Yeah. I'll bring you guys along. Come here. Come here, let me show you. Let me show you. We definitely got some streaks to clean up. That's okay. I don't know if you can see down in there, but we got plenty of coverage, no light gaps. Looks like we have maybe one little finger right there. Yep. Hold up here. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta do this one-handed. Okay. Let's see. Right up. Probably can't see it. I know. I really can't see it. Boom. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Right there. We may have to... You can kind of see that little wrinkle right there. Might have to just kiss that with a little bit of heat. Regardless. That's how you do it, guys. It's really not that difficult once you've done it, you know, for 7 years and about 2,000-3,000 cars. Really, man, window tint is just a lot of small details all put together to equal one final result. You know, having clean water, having fresh slip solution. Don't let it sit in your bottle for 3 or 4 days because this stuff will break down and you'll get little floaties, little snot rockets, you know. Clean your workspace, all that good stuff. But appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next one.